The look on his face is literally like, what can of worms have I opened? Why did I open this can of worms? Can I take it back to the supermarket? I don't want this can anymore. Hello, 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 good evening, good morning, goodbye. Except don't go anywhere, because a fun reaction is about to happen. My name is Comedian, I'm sorry I didn't mention it earlier, and I'm sorry I just mentioned that then. This is a BTS and TXT reaction, apparently. Now this week, I'm going to be tentatively calling Crack Week. I'm going to try and do a load of Crack reactions this week, or at least just a few, and all of them be Crack. Well, that's not true, because I already know those. I'm going to do more Crack than normal this week, which I regret saying already. So if you like Crack, then subscribe, because you're going to be seeing me and Crack. Sorry, Dad. Now, some of these suggestions I'll be taking from last week's Subscriber Saturdays entries, suggestions. I think this was the second most voted one. It is Jin scolding his members, feat TXT, for 448 seconds straight. Except, I think the original video got removed for copyright, so they re-uploaded it, and it's now 432 seconds straight. That's right, we've lost mental maths. 16 seconds of footage, which is devastating. Hopefully they were, not seminal, important, foundational pieces of footage. Hopefully it was like the transitions or something. So thank you to Starry-Eyed for suggesting this one, big thanks. And for everyone who voted on this. If you enjoy voting on mindless things, then, subscribe. So you can take part in Subscriber Saturdays when that happens. And also check out my Patreon, because I do weekly polls on there too. Sometimes not even for stuff you want to see, sometimes just how are you feeling, yes or no. But enough about that, because it's time to watch this. So click the play button, then click the pause button, click the subscribe button, and click the play button again, and let's go. Wow, he doesn't like being touched. He stands up for himself. Oh, I'm hearing fire again today. It's a miracle. Oh. Featuring TXT. Bonus.
Likely to mess up the choreography.
Oh man.
Mistake.
That is a leading question.
How you feel? So sad. My member so bad boy. Wow.
Who's most likely to cause an argument?
Oink oink.
그래 맞아요. 이거 드시죠 이거. 어떻게 먹어요? 한번 해 죽는 거야. 너는 뭐 먹는 방송 한 번도 못 봤니? 여러분 이 음식 좀 보십시오. 이야 정말 맛있겠네. 이런 거 한 번씩 해주는 거라고 그래요.
How you are, you just have to say that you're fine. You're not really.
Oink oink. That's awkward. Jungkook got put in his place. It's like when you talk to somebody just at the wrong moment and you ask them a perfectly, innocent question. Like, how's it going? And they're like, oh, how's it going? Oh, great. Thanks for asking. And you're just like, okay. Sorry for asking. Like, that is what just happened to Jungkook right there.
밥을 또 대접하고 싶었는데 이렇게 봐봐요. 인진을 통해 저 얘기하고 있죠.
Sugar just shoves salad in his mouth. That is the way to escape any awkward social situations. Just always carry like a piece of romaine in your pocket. Romaine's good, and that's fluffy. It's a fluffy leaf, fluffy, full-bodied leaf. And if somebody says something awkward to you, or you accidentally interrupt somebody and somebody tells you off, just go.
이거 양파 이거 껍데기 벗겨진 거 줘요. 썰어 그냥.
Just nothing. Just sassed him.
Moments later.
I've never seen somebody sassing somebody before with a knife. And I don't mean like stabbing them, just like, this is peeled right. Well, oh, look at that.
그게 바로 남든 쓰레기.
What is happening here? It's doctor recommended, it's fine. The best way to stop people doing stuff you don't want is just screaming loudly, especially in public. That will make people stop doing anything. Especially if it's between a scream and sort of a sexual moan, If somebody comes up to you in public, let's say you're walking down the street and somebody says, do you have a minute to talk about the Lord and Savior? If you just start going, I guarantee they will leave fairly quickly.
좀 싸우지 마. 늙어서 좋다. 와 정말 좋다. 늙어서. 아싸 세상 다 가졌다 늙어가지고.
아 그래 그래.
둘 다 요 앞으로 나오세요.
Wow.
앞으로 나오세요.
나가봐.
치킨 초밥.
정우 씨 앞으로 나오세요.
Is that a Minions toy? I'm so confused.
자, 앞으로 나오세요, 여러분. 자. 손바닥
Looks like they're at a wedding reception.
Here comes the new challenge.
조용히 좀 해. 좀 해주세요. 자, 마이크 잡으시고
Mic drop.
공평하게 손바닥 내치기로 해서 이기는 사람 먼저 시작하겠습니다.
이기는 사람 먼저 시작.
이기는 사람이 늦게 시작하겠습니다.
This compilation is proving that Jin works.
분소에서 이거 하는 거 줬어 나한테. 뭔 소리? 진짜 맛있어서 기분 좋으라고. 1년 내내 좋은 일만 있길. 언제나 행복하긴 형님.
야, 너가 일본에서 육포랑 오징어 되게 맛있는 거고 사실 너 생각해가지고 사온 거야. 무티
I'm not surprised Jin popped off. This is literally looking a gift horse in the mouth. I guess not literally. I'm not trying to say Jin looks like a horse. I mean, if he is, he's a very attractive horse. But you don't tell somebody who just bought you a gift, oh, where'd you get this from? A petrol station? Like that's there's no way you can say that politely. That's just rude.
어떻게 그럴 수가
Man, if I ever meet Jin, I will be on best behavior around him. I think if Jin scolded me like that, I would never recover. I would just never speak again.
내가 널 키워주고
15살 올라와서 지정 키웠는데 내가
Wow, Jungkook, that is brave to say.
1년 동안 그냥 먹고 살 수 있을 거야.
형 그렇게 많이 안 사줘? 내가 얼마나 사준 줄 알아? 너 내가 살 수는 없어. 내가
Damn, this is full on like parent berserker mode. He was like, "You have any idea how much money I spent on you, young man?"
네, 이번에는 방탄소년단에게 물어볼 시간입니다.
얼마 전에 제가 뮤비뱅크에서 트윗한 걸 봤었어요.
네, 제가 멘트
맺히고 다니에요. 나올 것 같아요.
I fully agree with this. I think one of the rudest and worst things that can happen, like, I've never had a friendship last where the person had a chronic interrupting problem. It's just like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was speaking. Should I go and die in a corner now? Like, why? Obviously, if you're both excited and talking, interrupting might happen. But if it's somebody who will literally be talking about, space asteroids in the year 4006, space asteroids shall rule the galaxy, and then they come in with, so I was walking down the street the other day and I saw a penny on the floor. You just be like, why am I here? Why are you here? Why is anyone here? What's the point of the English language? Why are we even talking? Just sit in a room to yourself and talk to yourself. Except you probably don't like being interrupted by yourself, do you? Yeah, I'm salty about this, but people that like interrupt, I think might be serial killers deep down and also on the outside. They probably interrupt their victims while they're busy killing them. It's just like, don't do it. It's outrageous. I fully support Jin and his crusade to completely shade people who interrupt.
피자 한 판 반 정도 먹을 수 있고요. 짜장면 한 6.
Jimin is the worst camera hog when somebody else is talking.
아, 저리 좀 가.
Surprised you didn't slap him. Jimin.
왜 장갑을 망하는 거예요?
I'm a bit concerned. I was just talking about murders and serial killers for some reason I'm sorry about. And now we're looking at is this Run BTS, Killer Man edition? Like, why? What is happening? This is like the Breaking Bad bathtub scene. I'm so disturbed.
장갑을 망하는 거예요.
And there's glue and gloves. This is like, this is...
장갑은 왜 막?
야, 내 숙소 막힌 줄 알아. 나 혼나고 있잖아. 왜 나한테 이거. 아, 제가 생일인데 딸기 먹었어. 생일 딸기 먹자, 딸기. 야, 엄마, 우리 삼촌이 딸기 챙겨오면 이거 우리 삼촌이 제발.
Oh, to be fair to my boy V, if somebody force feeds you a strawberry, you should be entitled to walk away from them. And strawberries are deceptively vile creatures. They're volatile. I was in Israel once, and someone gave me a strawberry. I had just one strawberry. I do have a delicate, sensitive, flower of the stomach, to be fair, but one strawberry that I think was a little bit squishy, so I ate it. I didn't really want it. I think they felt bad about the strawberry, not being eaten, so they made me have it. So I ate it. Just one strawberry. It didn't give me any kind of flavour that I enjoyed or sustenance or anything worthwhile. But I had the one strawberry before I was going on a bus trip in Israel. And I felt like I had to shit myself for the entire bus journey. It was about 4 hours. So, you know, if you're going to force feed somebody anything, well, don't do it for starters, but not a strawberry, all right? It's a risky fruit.
자기 하고 싶대요. 아니 야 너가 야 고맙다며. 고마워요. 고마워요.
일회용 나무젓가락은 냄새가 나가지고 나무젓가락.
Wow, you bougie mother fluffer.
되게 까다. 내가 밥을 먹는데 내가 까다롭단 말이야 너가.
That's right, Jin. You stand up for yourself. He's Jin and proud. I wish I had his self-confidence.
춤추지 마세요. 선배입니다.
Wow.
정확한 페인을 알 것 같다고요?
Oh, this is going to be heavy. I feel it.
늙었잖아요.
뭘 늙어 넌? 야 넌 안 그럴 것 같아?
지민이 잘생겼다.
It's a good point. That's why, yeah, when they make fun of people, you know, when they're like, oh, you're old, it's like, well, he's like 3 years older than him, which is like ludicrous. If somebody's 70 watching this, like a single tear is coming down their cheek. But also, you know, age and time is relative, man. The point being, you know, people turn 20 and complain about it, and that annoys 30-year-olds, and people turn 30 and complain about it, and that really annoys 40-year-olds. It's just like, enjoy the now, unless in the now you're being interrupted by somebody, in which case, go off on them and slap them.
지민이 잘생겼다.
He took out his awkwardness by slapping Jin. That's not fair.
한국 가서 스시 사줄 거야. 야 일단 백허그 좀 해봐.
Oh wow.
빨리 해봐.
Is this so specific?
너
A back hug.
입속으로
You know, I like it from behind.
도가니 맛이지. 이거 진짜.
Oh my goodness, he just exposed him for food again.
너 내가
He's never gonna let it go.
도가니 맛이지.
Ah,
이거 진짜.
I don't know if I can side with Jin on this one, because the thing is, if you're gonna buy food for people or do them a favor, you can't hold it over their heads. You know, it's just, I know he was basically the parent, and I'm going to say it, that's just straight up bad parenting. I've had therapists tell me that. If your parents are like, oh, you know, any idea how much money I spent on you? It's like, well, I didn't choose to be born. You did choose to be my parent. You made that choice, so don't put it on me. Obviously, Jungkook didn't choose to become little baby JK, but Jin did choose to become his father. You know, you can't hold it against him. And also, look at his punham, look at his face. I'd buy Jungkook loads of meals. Oink is getting me. Oh, TXT getting scolded by Jin.
우리들은 그렇게 추운 데서 고생하는데 따뜻한
Oh, I love the look in. Oh, what's his name? Maybe I'll look it up right now. I think this is the guy that I referred to as Handsome Gollum. Is that Subin? I don't know. No, it isn't. Subin's the one with a little baby face. Alright, let me do TXT members' names. Oh, why am I doing this on camera? What a waste of time. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's Yeonjun, or however you pronounce that if you aren't a fool. So, Yeonjun, or this chappie, the look on his face is literally like, what can of worms have I opened? Why did I open this can of worms? Can I take it back to the supermarket? I don't want this can anymore. Look at his face, the regret, immediately the regret. It's like, a fun little TXT bonus clip. That was some intense crotch action. Well, thank you very much for suggesting that. That was a really fun compilation. I very much enjoyed that. I didn't know Jin was so sassy. I'm impressed. I'm concerned. I get it. Being a parent is hard. He is basically a parent to 6 messy, stroppy, slightly, you know, adorable but slightly bratty kids, and they're chaotic and they're an ADHD mess, and sometimes you just snap. Well, sometimes you kind of have to, you gotta lay down the law, you gotta put them in their place. I mean, kids interrupting parents is a big no-no. It's the lack of respect. But I hope you enjoyed that reaction. I certainly did. And if you did, make sure you click the subscribe button and click on notification bell. And if you want to see more fun or whimsical reactions, I have run BTS and BTS reactions on my Patreon, very reasonably priced. Please go and check it out in the description, patreon.com/ComedianReacts. And also have a Discord and stuff like that. Just the Discord, really. I guess social media, I don't know, who cares. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this. Until we meet again, take care, and remember, if you like this reaction to Jin being sassy, then click the subscribe button, lassie.